Holistic care for animals means that we treat in the most natural way possible. But it doesn't mean that we don't use the best that modern science has to offer. Let's see how equine veterinarian Dr. Mark DiPaolo uses a revolutionary technology to get to the source of a horse's health issues. Hey, Wendy, I'm Tyson Kilmer. How are you?
Hi, Tyson.
Pleasure to meet you. Wow, what a beautiful place. How long have you been working out here?
12 years.
12 years. And how many horses do you guys have?
There are probably close to 200 here.
Wow. Do you train them all?
We have about 100 in training.
Well, tell me a little bit about this horse of yours.
Nicholas is just one of those once-in-a-lifetime horses. It's just incredible. He's beautiful, smart, he's sweet.
Well, how did you meet him, and how old was he when you came across him?
He actually came in training when he was 3 years old, and he actually came to my husband to be a Western horse. When he came in, he was quite thin, and I actually asked him why we had taken him in training.
So you weren't feeling him immediately?
No, not at all. No, it was not one of those horses that struck you from the beginning, but as he started getting in shape and got going, I decided he wasn't a Western horse, he was actually a hunter.
What was it about him that struck you?
Most young horses, amateurs can't ride at a young age, especially if they're not experienced riders, and this horse just was the kind of horse that you could put anybody on.
He was easy like Sunday morning.
Yes. Nicholas turned out to be a phenomenal show horse, so he's won numerous national championships. Nicholas was always very easy to train, always very willing to do things, and through the course of his training and through the years of showing, you could tell that things were just getting more difficult for him. He became difficult for his amateur to ride, was not nearly as flexible. His joints were stiff.
So it was like he was getting old before his time, in a way.
Basically.
Did you feel like the issues he was having were career-threatening?
Definitely, to his level of performance, because he's done so well.
And how did you come upon doing the types of therapy that you're doing with him?
Mark became a client of ours a few years ago, and I was really happy because he did acupuncture and chiropractics and all just different kinds of things, and so we kind of turned him loose on him. Luckily for me, Mark DiPaolo moved down here from Washington, and I talked to him about some of Nicholas's problems. He was more than eager to help. And then he suggested that we do a hair analysis on him, which was fairly new to me, but I am very open.
Horsehair analysis is actually very simple to perform. You just take a very small sample from the horse, about a pencil width diameter, and cut it from the mane. Then I pull up on the hair and push down on the skin and just go ahead and harvest it. Every hair doesn't have to be right off the skin because we're going to get an average of each of these hairs for the last 90 days. And then they put it in an envelope, fill out a submission form and a symptom questionnaire for us. We take that sample, and then the lab shoots us back the results, and we formulate a report based on that. Conventional medicine has a tendency to use blood testing to try and diagnose some of these problems, mineral deficiencies or heavy metal toxicities. And the two problems with that is minerals are so short-lived in the bloodstream, and just because they're in the bloodstream doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get into the body. And then we'll just put that into a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and send it to the lab.
What will this hair analysis reveal? And how will this information get Nicholas back in the game? Stay tuned to find out.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brittany Barton. Within the last 10 years, there's been an exciting addition to veterinary medicine called nutraceuticals. What are nutraceuticals? Well, they're basically natural or plant or food-derived supplements that have proven health benefits for your pets. With improved nutrition and preventative care, our pets are living longer than ever. Thankfully, with these nutraceuticals, we can help safeguard our dogs and cats' health and well-being.